Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to record a loan payment in QuickBooks Online. If you've made a loan payment and want to record it correctly in QuickBooks Online, this is an important process to understand. A loan payment usually includes at least two parts: the principal, which reduces the balance of the loan itself, and the interest, which is a business expense. Understanding this difference is important because many people accidentally record the entire loan payment as an expense. However, the principal portion is not an expense because it is simply reducing the amount your business owes. Only the interest portion affects your profit and loss statement. Recording both parts properly helps keep your books accurate and makes your financial reports much more reliable. To get started, go to the top left of QuickBooks Online and click the plus button. This is where you can quickly create new transactions. From there, select Expense. In some cases, you may see the option to use either a check or an expense form. Choose check or expense depending on how you made the payment and how you prefer to enter it in your books. For example, if the loan payment was made directly from your business bank account, using an expense transaction can help you match the payment with the money that left your account. The goal here is simply to create the transaction using the correct payment method. Next, choose the account the money is coming from. This should be the bank account or other payment account that was actually used to make the loan payment. Selecting the correct account is important because it ensures the transaction matches the money leaving that account and keeps your records consistent. Now move down to the category details section because this is where you'll split the payment into its proper parts. On the first line, select your liability account, which is the loan account from the category dropdown. Then enter the principal portion of the payment. This part reduces what you owe on the loan, so it should not be recorded as an expense. For example, if your monthly loan payment is $1,000 and $800 goes toward the loan balance, that $800 should reduce the liability account rather than appearing as a business expense. On the second line, select your expense account for interest. Then enter the interest amount. This is the cost of borrowing the money, so it belongs in an expense account rather than the liability account. Using the same example, if the remaining $200 of the payment is interest, that amount should be recorded as an interest expense because it represents the cost of using the borrowed funds. Separating principal and interest like this is the key to making sure your balance sheet and profit and loss report stay accurate. This also helps you understand your business finances more clearly. Your balance sheet will show the remaining loan amount, while your profit and loss report will correctly show the interest costs associated with borrowing. Once everything looks correct, click Save and Close. That will record the loan payment in QuickBooks Online. After saving, it is a good practice to review the transaction one more time and confirm that the payment was assigned to the correct accounts. This small check can help prevent errors in your financial records. As a final tip, make sure the total of the principal and interest equals the full payment amount before saving. If your lender provides a payment breakdown, it's always a good idea to use that information so your entry matches your loan records exactly. Many lenders provide a monthly statement that shows how much of the payment goes toward principal and how much goes toward interest. Using those details keeps your bookkeeping aligned with your loan statements. When entered this way, your loan balance will decrease properly and your interest expense will be tracked correctly. And that's it. That's how to record a loan payment in QuickBooks Online accurately.